Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Boston, the third baseman.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. Gregorius is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. And Pedroia swings through that one as he's set down on strikes for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
The right fielder.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
25.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is.
DJ.
Skied into straightaway right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Next for New York, Miguel Andujar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, Hicks running from first. Bullet back up the middle. Bradley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. From the stretch, he's running. He's able to take the ball the other way here, high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Previous history with Luis Severino. Not a lot of success. 0 for 12. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt get popped.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup, because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short out.
Fouled off. Hit to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's 1 for 4.
The left fielder.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Martinez has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's hitting .429. He's taken him deep once. High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He's there to track it down, and that standing in Blake Swihart, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. First offering on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gregorius has it on to first, and there are two down. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Line drive to left, but this is right to him in left. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Reined in. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the runner at first here with two gone in the inning, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts, the reigning batting champion in the American League. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Steve Pearce now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Strike two. Pearce makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. He's not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Xander Bogaerts is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. Two strikes. Got him swinging, and that. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. The first pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home run. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. This will be handled by Pedroia at second. Throw gets him, 2 down. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up.
And he'll get there in plenty of time. Next will be the designated hitter, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rafael Devers.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's J.D. Martinez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Heading after it is Judge, but this will land untouched. And he got another one here. In now is the Yankees DH. Torres flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Now in the box, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there he goes towards second. High in the air out to center field. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third. In now, Miguel Andujar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now the runner's on his way home. Now a flare out toward right center. And that's in there, base hit. And the second run will score as they push the margin here to 5-2 now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey,
and his game of hide and seek. Ready for another chance? Blake Swihart. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Hit hard on the ground at third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the utility man, Eduardo Nunez. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hicks is under it. 2 gone. At the plate, Mookie Betts comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. And it's fouled away. And he's got himself another one as he picks up. Heath Hembry enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Bogarts has it. And there's one down now. So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. His prior history versus this arm is 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Stepping up now, Torres. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. Martinez is there, makes the catch, and this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steve Pierce. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Stepping in, Xander Bogarts. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Now the Red Sox DH, Rafael Devers. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And we'll have to leave it there. Settling in now, Luke Voigt. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
The first baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to the right. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There he goes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. In his career versus this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. This is pulled into right. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes. Line toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. The relay. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted into center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He's there to make the play, and that at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Jonathan Holder gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. And that's in there for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this is popped up. Back behind second. LeMahieu has got it and decided. Ryan Brazier is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Back up the middle. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Popped him up. Swihart is camped under this one. 2 gone. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Flying toward right center. And Mookie will make the play in that retirement. So stepping in, Eduardo Nunez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Swing, and he pops him up. Gregorius is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Stepping into the box, Dustin Pedroia. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder.
In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Yankees will add 1 more.